Tulsi Gabbard was recently on the PDB podcast with Paul Ben David, and she was asked a question about whether she would be considered being Trump's vice president candidate. And while she didn't necessarily say she would not be it, she was also asked the question about what she would do if she was put in that position. One thing she didn't do was avoid the question. Not necessarily. She actually pointed out something while answering the question I think we need to consider. So just pay attention and listen to this.
You know, so much of the caricature and the narrative that those who hate Trump put out. We were talking a little bit backstage there about, what's going on with the Supreme Court and this whole immunity challenge and everything else. One of the Democrats' favorite lines is, we have to save democracy by stopping Trump, because if he is allowed to be reelected, it'll be the last election the country ever sees, and he will become the dictator in chief, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And so, yes, loyalty is important. I make no bones about the fact that my loyalty will never be to a single party. It will always be to our country first. I don't question Donald Trump's loyalty to our country, and here's why. If it doesn't matter how many people say, well, he's only in it for himself and this and that. The guy has been, 92 or 97 felony charges now. He's being held up in a court of law. He is, his bank account is being cleaned out by all of these various charges and rulings that are coming through. The guy is losing money. He is being attacked relentlessly. He has the Department of Justice being weaponized against him. You look at all these things that he's going through. One of the court cases he has now was only picked up again after he announced he was running. Previously, they had looked at the charges and said, there's nothing here. We're not going to pursue this. Why would a guy like him put himself through that if not motivated by a desire to serve our country and to save our country from the Biden-Harris administration, the Democrat elite, who are actually destroying it? They are actually taking away our freedom. They are actually going after our kids. They are taking parents' rights away from them. They are making our country less secure through open borders. We can go down the laundry list of very, very serious challenges. These aren't Democrat or Republican problems. They are problems that affect every one of us.